is this game long? You're probably going to have to prepare to have no social life while playing this game. I'm only speaking from experience. Metal Gear Solid 5 is a third-person stealth game, or a third-person shooter, depending on how you play it, but it's a bit different to the past Metal Gear Solid games. Well, in this Metal Gear game you play Big Boss. For the campaign, it's a typical revenge story without giving away too much, but you wake up from a coma and go after revenge against Cypher or XOF, and there is a bit of more of a story what's going on, but if I said anything about that, it'd be a big fucking spoiler. Those of you who already played the game, you know what I'm talking about. The graphics are very impressive all round, to the rain, to the landscape, to the cutscenes. This game just does look beautiful. Now for the controls, they will take a bit of time to get used to, but the game does do a perfect job of introducing it in a nice order, so you're not overwhelmed with it too fast. It's a bit different to the other Metal Gear games, where this one is set in an open world and it has a night and day cycle and missions, so you can play these like the classic Metal Gear games where you move more stealthily, or you can play it like in the third person shooter. It's all about how you interact to the game. This one does not have a little screen in the corner where it tells you where the enemies are as in past Metal Gear games. It's more like you got to mark the enemy with your binoculars or sniper rifle to know where they are. Yeah, it is optional, but I do prefer this way. And sneaking up behind the enemies and interrogating them, as long as you've got an interpreter, or you can just straight out kill them.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
And I added a buddy system on this, someone to help you out on your missions. For me, there was only one what I kept on taking out, and that was the dog. On how he marked the enemies, they all got their own unique skills what suit your type of play style and how you want to play. And now we get down to the upgrade and the customization. There is so much of it. It would at least take me about an hour to get through it all. So I'm just going to say, if you want a gold chopper, you can do that. If you want an orange sniper rifle with pink spots with a silencer, it's in this. Same with the mother base, where you can upgrade it and make it grow. And I can't forget about all the outfits as well, and then we get down to this mini game where you can build your own army and send them out in the world to do all these missions and leveling up so you can get more better gear. The soundtrack is alright, but nothing really sticks out unless you're talking about Quiet Song. I'm sorry, that still creeps me the fuck out.
Strike will commence shortly.
Now for the characters, they are all well thought out, and there's really nothing more what I can say about this. Nothing really sticks out and told me that it didn't belong. For the voice acting, I thought that it was very good across all characters, and Big Boss's voice, I thought that it was excellent. I wish that he actually did say more in the actual game, but let's just say someone who I know wants the old one back. To me, it makes sense why they split them up. For the length of the game, in the first chapter it's around about 40 hours, but in the second you're talking around about 15 to 20. For the bad points for me, it was in the second chapter that it forced me to do the missions what I've already done. And if you've got a short attention span, you have to force yourself through it. But it is worth it for the main missions in the second act. But what really fucking pissed me off the most was the FOB missions. Well, what we got of it so far. But this could have been down to my attention span, but all it does is go through someone else's base, steal their shit, what they worked really fucking hard for, and get to the marker. And this can be annoying. If you're on a single player and someone attacks your base, and then this could happen at any fucking time and interrupt your mission. Do you stop what you're doing, or do you keep on going on? And yeah, you can say that you can go in on flying mode, but this don't stop the attacks, it just don't notify you of when it's fucking happening. It should be like, if you're offline, you should not fucking show. It's just fucking annoying that you can go offline, go to sleep or do whatever the fuck you're doing, then come back on, and then everything's fucking gone. But for the bits that I did like was some of the fucking epic cutscenes. The weather effects, the weapon customization, the open world, and changing characters. And I'm going to say that this is the most realistic dog or wolf that I've ever seen in a game. It acts really well. And I know I'm going to get shit for this, but it's the animal extractions. Every time, I just can't stop laughing. And some of the Easter eggs in this game are just funny. Basically, you might as well just say the rest of the game is brilliant. So in the end, this game gets a 9 out of 10. If it weren't for those fucking FOB missions that are trying to force me into it, it would definitely got a 10 out of 10. Yeah, there are issues that I've had with the game, but there's more positive things about it, what knocks off the negative things and makes you forgive it for how long the game is and all its content and activities. And there is a lot of fun to have in this world, and it does get my recommendation by far. So what would you rate this game? Leave it in the comments below. Until next game, I'm fucking off.